Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Glebe, and I'm just one leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. This is a good day for America, or is it? I don't know. There's a vote happening soon. I don't know anything about it, but we'll see how it shakes down. It's not going to be probably great, but maybe I have hope. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just feeling very American right now. I believe in this country. I have hope. And I believe even more than in this country, in a man who is the second leg of the 4, 5, or 6-legged tripod. It's Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Coming to you from my new place in Pittsburgh. That's not true. This is just a picture. I haven't moved in yet. But hello, everybody.
What's up, Steve? It's fucking Fan Fridays.
It is fucking Fan Fridays. If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube. And oh, wait, I forgot to shave. There we go. Chris Bowers joins us, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Bowers.
Ow, wow. You're on.
He's not muted.
There we are. There we are.
Isn't on.
I had my microphone off. I love, Ben, that you're dressed like a guy who would vote no against impeachment. That's fun. And
I believe we are all together now. We're gonna be we're all the same people, and we need to embrace each other. Because
Ben actually is dressed like a guy who would vote yes for impeachment, because that way it wasn't his fault that he stormed the Capitol.
But Steve, we know that's a virtual background because there's not snow in the yard. So welcome to Pittsburgh.
That is true. This is.
You didn't have to tell us it wasn't sunny in Pittsburgh outside your window. So,
Yeah.
Rachel's here. How you doing, Rach?
What's up, Rachel?
Hey. Feel attacked.
Rachel, where'd Rachel go?
I'm right here.
How you doing?
How's your tech today? What's
I
going
don't know.
on?
It's not something. It's not spotlighting. I don't know. I can't tell.
Oh, watch the beginning on gallery.
Yeah.
I have it on speaker.
Yeah, watch the beginning on gallery. That way we see us all well.
That's right.
Anyway, Rachel, thanks for that. Thanks for that shot at my hometown, the place that I have immense pride to be from. Being here like 8 hours.
How was your traveling? How
Yeah,
was
how
all
was
that?
the
How was
flight?
all that?
Oh my God, it's so well. Everybody is so respectful of science. It's really, really good.
You sound sarcastic.
I will say, first of all, it's really nice that LAX has all the announcement that they don't enforce. Like, it's really nice that they just routinely are like, you must wear a mask or you might be banned from traveling forever. But if you walk by us and are, say, a pilot, we don't care. Yeah.
When I've traveled, everyone in the airport has masks on. I haven't seen anybody, not a single person in any airport I've been in the last 4 months that didn't have a mask on.
Are you serious?
Maybe it's just you. Maybe people just don't want to wear masks around you. You think people are just trying to murder you specifically?
Well, I mean, there were
One of those
there were
guys,
a
Lenny Dykstra? Is that what's happening?
there were a bunch of
I wanted
people who
to
had
get
masks
heckled
on.
very badly.
They just had them on their chin, so that doesn't really count. There were a bunch of chin diaper people. But my favorite moment, because I was like, as I walked by people who didn't have a mask, I would just be like if someone had it, off their nose or whatever, I would give them the benefit of the doubt and just be like, hey, your mask fell, instead of being like, hey, you fucking idiot. But
Well,
if
you know
You're
why?
gonna get murdered. You have to stop calling people out on this shit. Someone's going
Yeah.
to kill you. You got to fucking quit it, dude. I'm scared for you.
in an
seriously.
airport, I felt safer.
Nah,
Steve.
someone's gonna punch you in your face and get thrown out of an airport at some point.
It's very possible, but at the same time, first of all, the publicity would be fantastic. But also, there was one guy who, he was just sitting there without a mask. He was just sitting there wearing it on his neck. And I just go, hey, man, put your mask on. And he, rolls his eyes and then looks over at me, and I'm towering over him, and he goes...
So you do it to feel tough. You feel to be so you're bullying people in the right way now, is what you're saying. That's your whole life you've wanted to bully people. now you
Powers,
do it
that's
for
my
help.
brand.
Yeah.
Bullying for good? That's I need that.
Bullying
Steve,
for good.
Follow me
Bullying
at
for good
bully
is a
for
t-shirt.
good.
Bullying for good is a T-shirt, or definitely a motivational series we could do.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a cover band for Bowling for Soup.
Steve, I got to explain to
Bowling
you.
for good.
The reason why people wear the masks under their chin in their defense is because that's the kind of people that usually talk down to people. So it catches it.
It was amazing. There was actually one gate agent in Detroit, and by the way, in Detroit, I think I only saw 1 or 2 people without the mask. In LA, it was dozens. But in Detroit, it was actually much better. But they had the like the person reading the announcement, she could not read. She was stumbling over everything, and then at the point of the mask, she goes, "Make sure the mask covers your mouth or nose." And she like stressed "or." I'm like, "No, that word's and, miss. That word is and it's a very, very different word."
Well, they always make the person that's the least easy to understand the person that makes all the announcements in the airplane. That's the one that always drives me crazy. Like you never understand it, but I have a hard time understanding people sometimes. Anyway, we had a fun overnight game. Actually, this is one of my favorite ones. You guys killed the overnight game. If you haven't seen it today, there's a bunch of them I couldn't get to, but it was Animal a Job, and the people fucking killed it. So Shannon Savage had a paraseagull.
Oh my god!
These are great. I have a bunch of them because they're great. But go hashtag
a pair of
SDSC
seagulls.
games.
A pair of seagulls could have done a better job than Trump's lawyer.
Probably.
Two guys whose last name are Siegel.
Jeremy Day had Al Litigator. Michelle L took it a different direction. It had Legal Secretariat, which I thought was great.
Holy shit!
That's a good one.
Beryl had Open Heart Sturgeon.
No!
Bag Nasty had Musician, and then had a picture of a cow playing the drums. That was really fun.
Wow.
Z Bunster had the Hedgehog Fund Manager. High risk investments look adorable. And finally, my favorite, Weird Row had Hippopotamusus.
God damn, that's a good game. That
Oh,
is
The
they were
a
great.
hashtag to see the rest of them.
Hashtag SDSC game. So
Yeah.
it
We
hit
should-
latest, and you'll see all there's like 40, and they're all great. There's like 15 I couldn't pick. They were really good. So nice work on the game, everybody. This week.
Yeah, doing an animal or something is a great idea. That's a great idea for a game.
That's a
something
great
that-
idea.
Yeah. Now we haven't gotten to it yet. We're only 205 episodes in, so we haven't gotten through it.
Right there.
Today's game, by the way, is
Animal a job.
Yeah. No, Ben. It's animal a profession. We're being respectful here. We're not gonna.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
So today's game is actually Booba Band. So what you do is you take the name of a band or a singer or anything like that, and you put an animal or an animal. Fuck. You put.
This is how stupid, by the way, we can be. Is we just played a game. We just read answers from a game called Animal a Profession, and then you announced Booba Band, and I felt so much dumber than the people who came up with Animal a Profession. I'm like, God, I wish we were that level of comedy.
We're boobing a band. Anyway, so you take the name of a band or a musical artist and you put the word boob or any form of the word boob into it. So, for instance, here's a great one that Taylor suggested: Booba Stank. That was so good.
I literally just wrote down Booba Stank. That is a fucking great one.
There's others as well. For instance, Tit the Wet Sprocket.
Oh, yes.
Or one of my favorite 90s artists, Booby and the Blowfish. Anyway, you could do the famous rapper, Ice Boob. There's a lot here. There's a
You could also
there's
do
a
Hootie
lot.
and the Boob Fish. That'd be fun.
What about Stevie? Wonder what boobs look like.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Oh, hey, look, these were good. Anyway,
I don't think it's offensive. I'll defend you on this, Rachel, because I got the same sound for my Stevie Wonder joke. It's not offensive to point out the blind people can't see. We're just.
I thought she was saying that I'm alone in quarantine.
No. Stevie wonders what boobs look like. Oh, I get it.
Different way.
All right. I mean, you have a phone with a camera on it, right? I'm sure you've seen some boobs.
Look, after 11 months of being made fun of for the same thing, I just assumed it was still that. That's what I assumed.
Oh, look, Steve hasn't seen boobs long before the pandemic. It's since he and Rachel dated.
Damn it.
Oh.
I see two as my co-hosts right now.
Oh, slam on
That
Rachel
was
and
a-
Bowers.
Pretty good burn.
Damn, Rachel and Bowers, so good, dude.
Hey, left boob, right boob, and one in between us must be the sternum. Oh, that doesn't work.
Still be
Dick.
penis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
It
if you
could
want
still
to
be penis. Thank you, Taylor.
participate in the game, here's the way you do it. If you want to participate in the game, put your entry in. You can comment on any of our live streams, our Twitch, our Twitter, our Facebook, or our YouTube. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, make sure to throw yours in with a tip, at least $5 of a super chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal. And the front row, as always, gets up to 3 for free.
All right. Speaking of that front row, Ben, let's do it.
I love that idea so much. Thank you for the offer. Video front row. Turn on your cameras. You're already doing it. Thank you for joining us, everybody. It's fucking Fan Fridays, and we start with Jason Booblish. We got Frank No Tar. Oh, look at those boobs. We got
Not your boobs, Frank.
Dana Z Boobster. We got Patrick Yoakley, Oakland at those boobs over there. Oakland? Oakland's not a word. LJ Mutts and Boobs.
Are you trying to say yodeling?
Oh, Oakling.
Oh, ogling. Okay, yeah.
Yokeling boobs. Yeah, that makes sense.
Boob Clark is here with us, everybody. Technic Titty Tit is with us. We got Shannon Burke here with us.
Oh dear God.
Falls on that rooster. That's crazy.
Why?
By the way, that Beyond sausage makes me not want to be a vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's what it is, Steve.
You're
for me.
saying that makes you hungry for meat, huh, Steve?
I don't want fake dips. I want the real ones. I get what you're saying.
Jennifer Story's with us. I don't know what that backdrop is. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know the story behind it?
Don't really.
I apologize. I'll see myself out.
Oh my God. We got Josepha Snyder with us, everybody.
Nice. I like the sparkly hat. Looks good.
Boob, and a boob quilt behind you? Is that a quilt of boobs?
Yes.
Just a quilt, Ben. At this point, Ben is like those cartoon guy, like when you're really hungry in a cartoon and like every person is a turkey. Like that's what he's doing with boobs.
No, Ben's one of those guys that he like fights it, and then 100% in, 1,000% I'm gonna do it every single time. I'm gonna do a boob joke. Well, I didn't want to do boob jokes; it's gross. But no, here we're gonna do all boob jokes. I like it.
I'm a man who commits. I either do or I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know. I like that.
Frank Berman, the boob man, is here. Diddy Corbin is with us. Dank Dostal with that yellow boob fever in the background. We got Chanda's here.
Hello.
I don't have a boob pun for that. Hello, Abby.
Chand, boob pun.
We got Cass with us.
Nice.
I'm hoping that you own a lot of those Steve Hofstetter tank tops.
I own.
How many? How many do you own?
I also own a laundry machine.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Shrek?
Take that, Ben.
That's why Ben is wearing that Nebraska shirt. He's out of the other.
100% true. We got Ray Benjamin joining us. Hello, Ray.
Hello.
Ray boob jamming. We got Ray Popst here with us.
Hey, Ray.
We got Anna Boob. We got Wendy Peterson.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I like it.
Well, game's over.
Wow.
Solid. We got Brian O'Connor. We got Judy Bonello. Hello. We got Miguel Trevino in the house.
Hello.
We got Andrew. Oh my God, look at those boobs.
Oh, look what he's drinking from, Ben. Describe it.
You got a shit mug.
We got Miguel Trevino.
I love it.
We got Allison West in the house.
Is that chocolate milk you're drinking there, Andrew? That'd be fun.
Oh, go West, boob man. We've got Elizabeth F in the house.
Love your hair, Elizabeth.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's
We've
the
got-
color is
yeah,
blue.
That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. We got Zara B in the house today. B stands for boobs. Hello, Zara. We got Boob Thompson. I mean Bill Thompson.
Nice.
Boob background. Pretend Dave Adler in the house. What does that even...
Dave tipped and said he gave his ticket to someone today because he couldn't make it.
There you go.
I
Perfect.
love that. And let me show you a strange thing here. So we've got, I don't know what baby that is in the background. When you only drink artisanal milk areolas, local areolas, why does that baby?
It's a hipster
look-
baby, Ben. It's a hipster baby.
I get it, but why does that baby look so much like Andrew O? What is happening here?
Oh shit!
There you go. I love it.
Oh, that's hilarious. We got Jan Skittles Johnson in the house.
Woo!
Love it. And we got Titmothy Tam in the house with Hungry for Nipples
Homemade.
Oh, look at that.
homemade shirt.
He dazzled the shirt.
Just for Bowers. Just for Bowers.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Goof on
Nice.
and
I gotta say,
Please.
Tam, you'd have been stopped at the airport more than I was.
This will never leave the house.
I
This
just
will
want to
never
let everyone
leave
know
the
I'm not
house.
okay right now.
just cover that shirt with that great pillow you got there because
Oh my God. That's
oh, it's a shirt. Mad Ones. Love that. Love that. Very nice. That is the video front row, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Let me ask you a question, Ben. Speaking of Mad Ones, have you thrown away the broken Mad Ones mug yet, or is that still somewhere in your office in a bag?
This was a conversation Carmela and I had 2 days ago. She said, we can throw away the broken Mad Ones mug yet now, right? You've used it twice for a joke. And I said, I think I could see myself using it in like a video. And
So
we
no,
took-
the answer is it's still on your desk. Okay.
No. I think I actually side with Ben on this one. I think if there's ever an audition for hoarders, I think in a video would be a perfect place to put that mug.
Well, it's cool to have a mug that's just in 2 pieces and you just get to have it in 2 pieces.
It's only in 2 pieces. Why don't you just glue it?
Well,
I
there's
thought it was in many pieces.
there's shards in the bottom and sides that are missing, but the facade in the front is
Jesus Christ.
Ben, that mug is as broken as this show.
Oh, wow.
I don't think no. The mug's more broken than the show. I'm not gonna get.
Oh, no, I just meant that we're in 4 pieces as well. But I'll shut
Oh,
up.
I see. Okay, and there's some shards at the bottom. Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
I get it.
and there's no ass.
Yeah, and Ben has thought of throwing it away.
It's because you're not getting any ass, Ben. Doesn't mean there's no ass for the rest of us.
At risk of sharing too much, things have been turning a leaf lately. Okay.
Oh, lately implies a couple different times, right? I like that. Okay.
Is that why you're wearing leaves on your shirt?
So she can't.
All
find
he
out.
had to do was run out of clothes.
No, Ben looks like he had to get dressed quickly. So nice work, Ben.
Yeah, that's not a planned outfit. That's not a.
Carmel apparently likes guys with the opposite style of what I normally choose, so I'm trying to mix it up. You know.
No, the only person who would plan an outfit like that is someone who chartered a private jet to DC on January 6th. That
True. Well, let's just say, recently, last few days, I've stormed my own private capital. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Nobody knows.
No.
But it's really strange to have an entire group of people dead silent.
Wait, hold on. When you and Carmel were together, there's a group of people watching that were dead silent? I misunderstood. Sorry, I misunderstood. That's on me. That's on me.
We've got Miguel Trevino.
And I just want to announce too that for our Patreon, for the entire Patreon hang, we sent an email on the Patreon app. And so for those of you, we're having it on Tuesday 1 p.m. Pacific time before SDSC. So that's when all 109 of you are invited to come hang out. And if you join the Patreon, you can, before then, you can come do it. And then the VIP hang will be later on in the month.
Also, Bauer's connection just froze. He said he'll be right back. Apparently, his internet couldn't take the idea that Ben was getting some. So,
Oh.
Lady is now Bowers.
We got a couple great comments today. Here we go.
I love that you introduced them with the first name is Areola.
Riola.
I will say, by the way, it was interesting. So I have not flown. I used to fly constantly, and I have not flown in 11 months, and it was very weird for me to be back in an airport. And part of me was like, all right, I don't know how it works now. I know a lot of things have changed, and also it was the first time I was flying with a dog that was not taking the loophole of the ESA. Because, like, the emotional support animal, I never had one, but I told them I didn't, and it was fine. Then I got to go for free. But that's done now. Those rules are gone. So I had Milton with me in his carrying case, and I go to the TSA, and I was like, hey, how do I do this? Do I just put the carrying case on the conveyor belt, or do I walk it with me? And so they go, oh, no, you just walk through with it. And I go, okay. So I start to walk through with it, and he goes, no, you put it on the conveyor belt. I was like, what? What now? And he was like, yeah, put it on the conveyor belt. So I started to put it on the conveyor belt, and he goes, no, take the dog out and walk through it. I was like, what do you... I have not missed this at all. I have not missed any part of this.
I think they meant take the dog through the metal detector with you and then put the carrier on the conveyor belt.
Yeah, I eventually figured that out, but those aren't the words they said, is the problem.
Fair enough, but I think probably not the best idea to put your dog through an X-ray machine. I'm just thinking.
Well, I didn't think that was what I was supposed to do, but then he said I was supposed to do that, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm supposed to do that. And then
You thought that when people bring dogs that are not emotional support animals, they put them through heavy amounts of radiation every time they fly?
they told me I couldn't take him out of the case when I talked to the clerk about it.
Also, I love that you call it a carrying case, like it's for a cell phone.
He's small. It's a little, like what happened, I took the carrying case out of my pocket, and I showed them, I was like, look, I have a dog. Put it back in.
One of those neoprene skin-tight cases.
Yeah, it's, what I did is I just bought an extra external hard drive case, and I just use it for Milton.
Suggesting, Ben, that Milton looks like the Gimp? Is that what you're saying? He has a little zipper mask.
That is such a weird experience. You sounded like all echoey, and it was like Ghost Bowers.
Like that?
Still saying Bowers stuff. Are you suggesting it was like the Gimp? It was so weird.
You're not on your mic, Val.
Not on my mic? What's happening? Jesus Christ.
Sounds like you're in an airport right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, they did make me take Bowers out of the case, though.
How's that? How's that run? Yeah, I was in a neoprene case when my internet shut down, so I apologize for that. I don't look good in
So
neoprene.
John rolls.
No.
So we had Technics said this was the most exciting sound check that you ever missed.
Him too, because he was fucking.
I think that his camera's off. Frankie Bourbon said, rest in peace to Red Flanders, Steve Wen Shiva.
Yeah, if sitting Shiva would be 7 days, which would be as many days as I had that stupid mustache. I was so happy shaving that damn thing off, by the way. Like, I miss the scruff that I usually have, but like I just, to get rid of it, I had to go all clean shaven. And I did the thing that, like, everybody does this, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but for those of us who grow facial hair, you shave it in different shapes, right? Just to be like, oh, yeah, like Rachel, you do the goatee first, etc.
I've literally only grown a beard once, Steve, and I've never shaved it. So I'm not kidding. I grew a beard once in my life, and that was 10 years ago, and I'm not touching it after that. So
Okay, Ben
But it does
and
seem
audience, back me up on this. When you let the beard grow, as you shave it, like, do you do the thing where, like, oh, wonder what I would look like with sideburns, wonder what I would look like with a goatee, etc.? You do that, right? The problem is, when you have a mustache and you do that, the only thing you can do is be like, oh, wonder what I'd look like as Hitler. Like, that's the only... So what I did, I actually did two
Oh
things.
no, Patrick.
So first I shaved it down to that, and that was ridiculous. And then I decided, hey, wouldn't it be fun? And I just shaved this part. So I just had a stripe here and a stripe here.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, I wish if I didn't know that I was going to keep the mask on the whole time at the airport, like it was just regular times, I absolutely would have gone to the airport that way just to see what the reaction
Where are the
would be.
photos?
What?
Where are the photos?
Oh, I'm not. No, that's not.
I will say, if anybody could change around the meaning of the Hitler mustache, it would be a redheaded Jewish guy. Like that would be a perfect. You could take
we're
it back.
taking it
You could
back.
fucking take it back. It'd be great.
This is It's the Hitler stash. The ER is the problem. It's the Hitler.
No hard R.
Hitler, please.
Hitler, please. There we go, bud.
And we've been canceled.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just
Had
got
a
sunburn
moment.
off of that joke.
I just had a moment where I was like, am I gonna draw Steve as Hitler? No. No, I'm not, is the
We
answer.
should do a look at Leedy's Google history for this week. Kind of like some funny
Oh, we
ones.
should do it.
The
Yeah.
whole week? Because I've been Googling some other stuff too. So
Yep, the whole week.
Yeah,
The
the
whole week.
whole thing.
Tell us like maybe the top 3 craziest things that you Googled.
Top
this
7.
I'll take a
top
look because, oh boy, I'm sure it's not been good. I got
Also,
commissioned
Leedy-
by a comedian recently, and that comedian's commission was not PG, so I'm sure I've got some bad stuff in there.
What?
Wait, somebody had you draw them naked?
What?
Do you want to know what I was
Wait, did
commissioned to
did
make,
you
and I'll go find
Titanic-
it?
Wait,
Yeah.
did you
I will tell
Titanic-
you what happened.
Did you
Tell us.
Titanic Mike Paramore? Is that what's happening right now?
Please tell us.
No!
Draw me like one of your
No.
French comedians.
Oh my god. So a personal hero of mine, Daniel Sloss, I've been drawing his streams recently, and we've been playing some video games together. So, at the end of one of his streams, he was really drunk, and he was like, Leedy, before you go, I'm not going to do the accent. I thought about it for a second. Before you go, I want you to draw Gareth, another comedian, and me behind him just fucking nailing him while he's still DMing like a very good dungeon master. And all of his friends are watching us, and I want you to make him loving it. So I did.
Oh my god.
Just want to point out, if anyone watching right now wants to commission Leedy for artwork, please don't do that.
Wait, and that was something you could Google?
I need to Google the.
Yeah, she
I'm
found
not gonna-
Daniel's prom picture, and
I'm not even gonna tell you what I had to Google because it
Enthusiastic
should
gay
be.
sex? Is that what you Googled? Enthusiastic gay sex? Is that-
no, she Googled people watching while happy.
Uh,
Oh,
picture.
I'll go find it and I will have it ready for you guys. I'll have to find it first.
Thank you.
I've seen it. It's a doozy.
Also, Leedy. Oh, Leedy's gone. I just wanted to tell Leedy that if she definitely also should not draw Steve as Hitler. Oh, there you are, Leedy. Don't draw Steve as Hitler, but if you do, put boobs on him and call him Steve Hofstitler.
oh boy.
Just draw one and say half Stitler.
Oh my.
But it's Hofstitler with an A, not an E.
Yeah. God, I gotta start having people call me Hofstetta. That's awful.
Is that a song? Mama
No, that's-
Hofstadter!
Here come the Hofstetta.
What has happened?
Can we get a new countdown of how many people we can upset?
Are we making anybody mad? I don't think anybody's mad.
No, I'm just
Rachel, do we have
I
anything
got
else
a few
coming
things to say to little people. Listen up,
Yeah.
all right?
Big.
Yes, we had Dana tip the show $200
Oh,
and
thank
said,
you.
Wow.
Happy Fuck It Friday. This is in memory of my dad whose birthday is today. And no, Steve, it's not Abraham Lincoln. I'm not that old.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you,
as
Dana.
someone with the Dead Dad Club, I get it.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Thanks, Dana.
Yep.
That's it. We don't have
All
anything else.
right. Cool. Do we have a two truths and a lie? Somebody, we got
We
that?
do. We've got Abby.
All right. Let's do this.
Abby, all right, exciting.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I like the roaring fire behind you. Is that a filter or is that real?
This is real. It is really cold here. It's about 10 degrees outside, and my furnace is not keeping up with the temperature, so I'm spending a lot of time in front of my fireplace right
That one's the truth. That one's the truth.
Where are
That's
you?
also, Steve, that's foreshadowing. Now that you live in Pittsburgh, so I hope you have a fireplace. Anyway.
Oh, I will have two that are both sealed up. So
What? Why?
I could put like an electric log or something.
Like,
They're not
was there a
functional.
bunch of like church shit left behind? Like there are like a bunch of Bibles and like hymn books and shit at the Steel City.
No, it hasn't been a church in like 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Why are your fireplaces sealed up?
I didn't do it.
You were afraid of fire like it was a bicycle or something.
He's Frankenstein. He's afraid of fire.
You know, well, I actually kind of am based on my complexion. I can't get too close.
We're all kind of afraid of fire. No one's like, "Yay, fire! Let's run through it." Generally,
I mean,
If
some
there's
people
a
are,
fire, you're
but-
like, "Oh shit, fire!"
Some
Right?
people are, but it's really something you only do once.
No,
all right.
I think that the truth is that it hasn't been a church in 10 years. The truth is you're afraid of fire.
All right, Abby, hit it with us. 2 truths and a lie. Here we go.
All right. First statement. Every car I've ever owned has had a manual transmission.
Okay, like that.
Second statement. I was a junior Olympian in the sport of fencing.
Okay.
And third, despite having been an ER doc for more than a decade, I have only ever removed one rectal foreign body.
Okay.
That's got to be a lie. 'Cause you've had to remove a lot of them. I can imagine.
I think she actually removed a fencing sword.
Not recommended. Safe, sane, and consensual, please. Sane.
I do believe the fencing thing is the truth because only people who are that advanced in fencing would call it a sport.
It's a sport. What are you talking about?
How's that not a sport? Ping pong's a fucking sport.
It's a.
Ping pong's an activity. Fencing's a sport.
Sometimes I
Ping pong's
do
a sport.
jokes.
It's the only
guys.
one I'm good at. Okay, ping pong.
Sometimes I do jokes. Okay,
Since when?
I do.
You played
I do
baseball
think.
when you were 12 and everyone else was 8. That doesn't matter. Okay, so I think I'm going with. I think you're right, Steve. I think the fencing is real. I think the doctor thing is real. Actually, I think she's had a couple cars that were not manual transmissions. I'm going the manual transmission because I've tried to have manual transmissions my whole life, and I've had 2 cars that didn't just because that's how it worked out. So I don't think it's possible. All right, so that's the one I think is the lie. Is the first one. Steve, what did you figure yours?
I think the third one is a lie. I think the fencing one. I think the way she said "sport of fencing" made me think like, okay, that is like what the official government body would call it. Like that's like the Fencing Association of America or whatever the hell it's called.
Here, let me ask you this question, real quick, Abby. So did Trump call you to help with fencing since he knew you were good at it?
No, I am not in his contact list, as it turns
Okay, well,
out.
that's good. That's good.
Also, by
where
the way,
did you
you
say
have
you are
a
again?
you have a toasty cat behind you.
I do. My cat also is enjoying sitting by the fire rather than in the cold portions of the house.
Where did you say you are again in the world?
I'm in the Midwest.
In the Midwest.
Mm,
Okay,
very
because
Steve about her address. She's not going to give us the specific
Yeah.
even city.
not even the state. Not even the state.
Missouri.
Missouri. Okay, because I'm just trying to figure it out because I one time got a couple different things removed from my butt in Missouri, and I'm trying to see if. No, that's not you. I think the doctor thing.
No.
I think she has had an automatic car because what kind of person would choose to drive a manual car their whole life?
Because it's more
Someone-
fun and it's better. I love manual cars. It's
Someone
especially
who
especially the sports car.
Yeah, I think someone who drives one once is going to continue that pattern. And also, I think the idea of a doctor who has only for 10 years and only removed one thing out of someone's butt, I feel like that's like a weekly occurrence. That's probably, and especially with COVID, people are home bored.
Got nothing better to do.
I-
Can't leave the house.
I
Yeah.
feel like you've probably removed something that had something in it, like Russian dolls. I'm gonna go with that one as a lie. I think you've removed way more than one thing.
Okay, Ben, what's your
Yeah, I said the doctor thing is bullshit.
okay? Rach, did you vote?
I said the car, the manual car.
All right, which one is it?
The second one was a lie. I did
Ah!
fence in high school and college, but I was never good enough to be Olympics at any level.
Gotcha. What was the thing you took out of someone's butt?
It was a vibrator.
And it got
You know.
lost?
It got too far up and they couldn't get it out themselves. And actually, I had a very young nurse that day. So ER nurses tend to be hard to shock. But I happened to have a very young nurse that day who looked at the x-ray and could not understand how this did what it was supposed to do. So I got to explain how vibrators work to an ER nurse. That was fun.
By the
Is
way,
it still on?
Yes, it was.
Damn, girl.
so many things. First of all, if it was still on, it should have been able to find its way out just from the vibrations. Second of all, I feel like
or it was working its way all the way up to wherever.
I feel like you took it out and then the vibrator was like, looks like we took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Bro, how can you get it out? Like, you have to push on their, like,
What you do, you squeeze the stomach real hard. It's
You
like
ever
a water
play
bottle.
Trouble?
You just
No, Rachel, you put a longer one down their throat and you push it out the other
oh,
side.
that makes sense.
How did you get it out?
Slowly.
Wait, Ben, you of all people want details about this.
Listen, we're already
We're
ankle
already
deep
ass
in the
deep in
story.
vibrators.
We're
We're already
elbow
already
deep
there.
here.
You use fingers and lube and forceps, and you get far enough up there to know where the end of it is, and you grab it with forceps and you pull it out.
That's
Well, why
impressive
didn't you-
because that's also how you put it up there in the first place.
Also, why forceps? Why not first try 1 or 2, maybe 3?
God damn it, Ben.
Well, you need at least 2 for it to grab. You can't just do it with 1. Do it with 1, it'll just push it up further.
This is a one sept.
You gotta use 2 steps at least.
1 step's basically another dildo.
You ever see one of those like those trash grabber things on the street? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that someone walks around like you use one of those. You just
Oh, wait, the one with the spear on it? I don't think that would work.
no, not the spear thing. The
Shit.
the claw one, not the spear. Holy shit! That'd be a. By the way, Abby, on the chart, do you have it? Do you like when you explain it to the nurse? Are you like, this is a dildo and this is a dildon't?
Well, I did attempt to have a safer sex conversation with the patient afterwards about, using things that had a flared base so they couldn't get lost. And the person was never again. I was like, okay, but if you do, no. Okay.
Wait, so it was so far up there that it wasn't even there was no grabbable. The whole thing was in there.
Like, how far up in your hand were you before you before the end?
It'd be so funny if she just pointed to her shoulder.
No, that's when I call a surgeon.
Now, was this person embarrassed by this, or are they like, another day, another dollars? What happened?
No, this
Sometimes-
person was profoundly embarrassed about
a man or a
being
woman?
there. And needed to leave before their family members got home from work. So they were like, no, I got to be out of here by this time.
And be like,
Either
yeah,
can you get it
so
out or
does the
not? I'm
vibrator.
leaving at this time so I can be home before anybody knows I had to come to the ER.
Get this
Now,
vibrator out of here so I can get out of here.
More.
Was it a man or woman?
I'm not going to tell you.
That's good. That's good. Was
Fair
it
enough.
covered in
And-
wait, maybe I can guess. Was it covered in toothpaste?
Oh my god.
We've already established that I do not work in Australia.
I like
Sorry,
I like
Zara,
the
I
idea
had-
that you're like, hey, you shouldn't do this, and the person's like, but, and you're like, yeah, that's how this started.
One time I saw a dildo so far up someone's own ass. Its name was Donald Trump.
Yeah, you just tie a rope to the end. You'll never lose it again. What are they doing? Like, it's not that hard to find a rope and.
That's
put
why you need the flared base, Bowers. You put it at the end of the base.
Oh, I guess you're right. If you wouldn't have a flared base, the rope could just slip right off. All right, yeah, good call. All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a dog with a thin head. Leash comes right off the neck.
Oh my God.
I can't turn everyone's camera off, but I really want to.
All of a sudden, Taylor switches it, and it's
I'll help
just
you out.
Taylor switches it, and it's just a feed of the Home Shopping Network.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Ray in the chat just said you should always have a dog with a flared head.
Okay, don't tell us if it was a man or a woman, but is that when you met Taylor?
Didn't get a good look at his face, you know.
There was a paper bag over it. It was Tuesday. What do you want?
Oh, well, that was a good one, Abby. I appreciate that. That led to a lot of comedy. That's fucking great.
Nicely
Such a
done,
good-
Abby.
That was such a good truth. We don't have any questions about the fencing.
We're just like, look,
I
somebody who
figured,
played
I
with
figured
swords,
no one
tell
would
us
believe
more.
that last one because that's what everybody asks about, or that's the story everybody knows, right? Is
Yeah.
like all the weird things that people put up their ass. And for whatever reason, I have only ever removed one. I had one other patient who needed to go to the operating room to remove their foreign body, but I've
What
only
was
ever
that foreign
removed one.
body? What was
That
that?
was
That was the first patient.
that was too far up and had perforated things that should not be perforated.
Oh,
so-
what kind of was it? Was it a vibrator again, or was it like a Matchbox car or something?
No, it was. I never got to see it because I'm not the surgeon, so it was.
Oh.
It was not clear to me exactly.
It
what
was the last doctor's forceps.
I know that the dildo story was not related to the fencing story, but before the dildo went up there, did the dildo say, "Hello, my name is Dildo. I killed your asshole. Prepare."
God.
Oh man.
Prepare for surgery. All right.
I also like the idea that she's like, yeah, I only ever removed one. I left a bunch in, but I only ever removed one.
That's what it is. Next time you'll learn your lesson.
And
Yeah.
I do have a colleague who has a Russian nesting dolls story, but just because you mentioned that, but
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
A free ticket to the show.
I would assume the strategy there is just to open the bottom of the big one and then just remove all the little ones first before.
I have no idea. I was not there.
That doll really nested, though. Oh my god.
Zara in the
Thank
chat
you
just
so
said
much,
Russian nesting dolls sound like they're really full of themselves. God damn it.
Rach, what we got coming in? Catch us up. Thank you, Abby. We appreciate it. That was awesome.
Thank you, Abby. That was fantastic.
Thank you, Abby. I asked the YouTube chat, please make this stop. Send me some emojis or some generals, por favor.
You said, please make this soft. What?
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
stop. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
All this vibrator in the butthole talk. I didn't know.
Oh, wow.
You know, do we want to do another one?
Another two truths and a lie?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do another one.
Jason, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Let's do this. Get up here.
First of all, it just came up. I have Russian nesting owls.
Keep them where we can see them, Jason.
Who gave those to you? Okay. Anyway, go.
Oh my god.
Don't remember.
Wait, did they? You know what? Never. Go ahead, Jason.
No, you
Trying
the
to
good thing
find
about
my
owl
nesting
nesting dolls is you can turn the head all the way around to take the top off.
I was gonna say, don't stick them up there, even if they can see in the dark.
What does the owl say before you put a dildo in its ass? I'll allow it.
No.
And after he
Jason,
says,
what are your two-
owl, Jesus Christ, owl. You have to go to the hospital.
How is it that we have an owl on the episode where all the jokes are about Hooters?
All right, Jason, go ahead.
All right. Number one, two truths and a lie. I am proficient on 8 types of musical instruments.
Okay.
That's 8. 2, I am a wild raptor handler. This one isn't wild.
Wild what?
Oh,
Raptor.
raptor.
And
a
number
bird.
3, my hobby is drawing on eggs.
You're so good.
Well, I think you draw on eggs. That's why you watch this show. That makes sense.
I feel like such an amateur now that I'm in front of a professional.
Raptors aren't a real thing. That's a dinosaur. So I'm going to go with that one.
No, raptors as in birds of prey.
Don't tell them.
It's called what?
Birds of prey. All right.
It's
Birds of
like
prey.
church powers.
Huh?
Where in the world are you?
Minneapolis.
Oh, okay. All right. So what was the first one? So it's you train birds of prey. You
Proficient on 8 types of musical instruments.
8 instruments, and you draw on eggs. Instrument sounds real. I think 8's a specific number. Because we made the rule you can't just lie. It can't be 9 or 7. So I'm gonna go. That one's the truth. The egg thing. I'm thinking you look like a guy who would train a hawk. I'm going with you don't draw on eggs. That seems weird. Not weird, but I'm saying weird for you specifically.
I have a clarification question. Steve, what's the amount of raptors in the greater St. Paul, Minneapolis area?
7.
7?
7.
Got it.
I think he. God damn, this is a hard one. These are really good. I think the musical instruments.
Okay.
I think maybe he's. Yeah, I don't know, but I think that's a lie.
I'm gonna say the eggs. I feel like all 3 of these are true. Are we being fucked with? All 3 of these seem true. I'm gonna go with the eggs. I feel like I could picture Jason in a field telling a bird to land on his arm for some reason. I don't.
Yeah, I could get that. Yeah. Jason, can you go caca? Let me hear a call. See, if he had done it, he wasn't a real bird trainer, because no real bird trainer would do that. So the fact that he didn't do it makes.
Well, wait a minute. Here's the problem. Maybe the instruments are a lie because he trains the birds, and then he draws on their eggs.
Oh God, I think the eggs are from the birds. Oh fuck, Steve! I think you unlocked it. Shit. He trains birds and then draws on their eggs. Huh.
And draws on their eggs so that when they give birth, it's a piece of art that literally gives birth. It's the first artwork that ever gives birth.
Yeah, Ben actually really likes it because when he gives birth, the artwork is in several pieces. So
plus, when you kidnap someone's children, they'll do what you say. So that's kind of. Land on my arm, I'm gonna smash your kid. He's like, all right, fine.
I think the egg thing is a lie. He has too much respect for birds to do it. I think the egg thing is a lie.
I think the instruments is a lie. I think that the other 2 seem true. Eggs is too random to make up. I'm a little confused why they've never seen the eggs on air or in a background of yours, but I think the instruments is not true. I think you play
So 2 for eggs, 2 for musical instruments. Which one is it?
First of all, here's me with a 3-year-old bald eagle.
I told you I could picture that.
Yeah.
Technically,
University
he pictured
of Minnesota has a raptor hospital that's world renowned, and I volunteered there for 7 years.
Very cool.
And got to handle birds like that. That one I was throwing back into the wild after it spent its young years at the raptor hospital.
Wait a minute, Ben. When you asked me how many raptors there were in the greater Minneapolis-St. Paul area, what was my answer?
7.
7.
7 little chipmunks sitting on a branch. It's 7, man. That's the number. Oh, and those are decorated eggs. Yes.
Holy shit.
Cool.
Nice job, Benjamin.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. You like make them look really cool like that. I thought you were drawing on them with a marker. Okay.
Take off the virtual background and let's see the eggs again.
Yeah, those eggs look cool.
Or just hold the eggs fully in front of you.
The background here.
You guys ever see that video where the people they found like the chipmunk that was hurt, and the kids raised it for like 8 months, and then they let it go into the wild, and the second they let it go, a hawk comes down and grabs it and takes it away. It's one of the funniest things of all. Those are cool as shit.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
The family tradition, Ukrainian eggs.
Yeah, I take it back. Those are cool as shit.
And look, as someone else who also draws on eggs, those are pretty good.
And the musical instruments was actually a trick question. I am fluent on 6, not 8.
Oh, see, I told you it all sounded true. It all sounded true.
Interesting. I'm just curious, is there a chance on one of those eggs you could draw Daniel Sloss fucking some guy?
Oh, get up here.
I've actually put the Beatles on eggs before. I can grab those.
Oh, the Beatles.
While you're doing that, we're gonna see
Oh,
Daniel
wait.
Sloss getting
Wait.
railed.
What
John,
happened?
Paul, George, and Ringo.
There's Daniel
Come on,
Sloss
Leedy.
getting railed. Let me see.
Put it full screen, Taylor.
Come on.
Leedy, you tease.
It's
Yeah,
not. No, I want to keep you guys innocent.
No.
I want to keep us monetized.
Too late.
Yeah, I want to keep you guys. I don't want YouTube to say this is wrong. So,
Well, cover the nasty bit.
well, none
Are
of
there
it.
any
None
dicks
of,
in it?
there's no nudity showing.
Yeah,
It's
just
just
show it to us.
extremely implied.
And I want to see the guy with the mustache's face again while he's kidding.
Oh, this is Roscoe McClelland, very talented comedian. Gareth Ward, very talented comedian. Daniel Sloss, very talented comedian. Liam
He's
Withnail.
taking pictures. That guy's taking pictures. That is great.
That's what I did this week.
I also have a feeling that's not the first time Bowers ever said, I want to see the picture. I want to see the guy with the mustache getting railed.
I said it yesterday before Steve shaved.
I was about to say, why do you think I shaved so quickly?
Oh wow.
Wow, Lee, hope you got hazard pay for that one.
Did you see the beetle eggs? Where's Jason? Did you see the beetle eggs?
Oh yeah, Jason, let's see the eggs.
Yeah. And also, Leedy, I hate to tell this to you, but after this show, your first kiss is going to suck.
Oh my God, those are good.
There's
She's
I don't know.
18,
Kissed
Ben.
anybody? Those are
Had
good.
one.
Wow.
This
Very
is
cool.
so cool.
Nice.
Holy
Wow.
Oh man.
Do you have an
Paul
Etsy
and
shop?
John.
Wow.
Oh my.
You-
And
so
eggs.
those are those hand painted? Is that what you're doing?
It's batik. It's dye and wax, so it's kind of backwards painting.
Jason, did they?
I've never been
did
so
they make
impressed
it-
by something I didn't know existed before. Right? Like I didn't even know this was a thing, and now I'm like, holy shit, those are cool as
Yeah,
shit.
Jason, first of all, the chat all want you to share the pictures of this to the Facebook group, and absolutely. But also, I'm curious, does it make them taste better or worse?
One thing, I don't know, in some countries or places, it's acceptable to leave eggs out, and not refrigerate them. And I blow them out. They got holes in them. So after a couple days, they start turning green inside. So never eat eggs that aren't refrigerated.
That's
That-
a good. So what
Sound
we learned today
advice.
is don't put a vibrator at your butt unless there's a string on it or it has a flared base, and don't eat eggs like that out on the counter for 4 days. Okay, this has been a good. It's been a good learning episode for us.
Oh, thank
I gotta
you,
say, I
Jason.
feel
That
like a
was
changed
awesome.
man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I've never been more impressed by something I never heard of. That's fucking cool as shit. That's when you said the egg thing. I'm like, that's weird, but I didn't know it was this cool. Jesus Christ, they're awesome.
How do you
So nice work.
display the eggs? Do they come on like a little holder?
I do have some stands like this plastic stand here.
That's so
And
cool.
it's an old family tradition that's been passed on. There's eggs that are 100 years old in our family.
Wow.
Romanian
I-
tradition.
By the way, Bowers, I've never been more impressed by something I never heard of before. Is actually the best review your show's ever had.
I think it's cute. You think I get reviews?
I'm kind of drunk. I walk into the lobby, but yeah, same thing.
I'm just glad Dave Adler's not here to realize he needs to collect a different thing. Like he would, if Adler was here today, he'd be all in on collecting fucking painted eggs now. It cost him $100,000.
That's a horror movie someone needs to write. Just The Collector.
And the other thing
How
about them
fast-
is I give a lot of them away. I do demos at like old folks' homes and stuff like that and give them eggs. So
First of all,
I do
don't
sell some of them, but I give most of them away.
don't demolish old folks' homes. They need a place to live.
Your egg in the homes.
I think it's actually really nice, Jason, that you give them away because a lot of people in those homes, their eggs have expired. So it's good that.
Yeah, and once their eggs disappear, they have an existential crisis, and they don't know.
Oh my god. You're just a shell of their former self. Let's move on before I keep doing this.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Too many
Jason.
yolks on this
Thanks,
show. Too many-
Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
I just wonder how fast he could draw stuff that comedians say on this show. You know what I mean? Right on the
Onto eggs.
On the eggs, that's funny.
Give Leedy a little
Speaking of
company.
drawing stuff, let's do a leading auction.
Let's do a lady auction and then the game. I
Alrighty.
think. Let's do it.
So
What
the
is up
auction-
for? Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, so with the auction, you can bid on Steve or Ben's YouTube and in the Zoom chat.
On the
Yep.
chat and
The piece
$10
today is
increments.
this. Just kidding. No. I think we are going to be auctioning off the Beyonce.
Hey, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
If I'm being honest, I'm still reeling from the fact that Ben thinks that my first kiss would be enhanced by all of this shit.
Ruined by it. Ruined by it, I said.
No, I did that. You haven't had a kiss yet. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was also.
That's the part.
a
She's a
baffling
19-year-old
thing. I
woman.
have.
It was not.
Of course
come
you
on.
have.
I mean,
I was just judging based on my own life.
yeah.
Okay.
Ben had never been kissed at 19 till his
Hey,
mom bought him a
Mom,
hotel room.
Can you book me a hotel?
Very uncomfortable.
By the way, I did see. So Josefa's already bid 75. Just a reminder that you can only bid on this if you are a single lady. So if all the single ladies.
Wow, I've never looked better.
All right, so we have 79 from Joseph, 75. It's got to be in $10 increments, guys. $10 increments. So it's 75.
6.
So you gotta go
Jack's
eight-
got
you
it as a
gotta go
background.
85.
Jack's got it as a background. All right, that's great.
Next bid is 85.
Yep. Anybody got 85? Anybody 85 for Beyonce? I love these
It
pigeons.
did just
though.
occur to me that I also have this one we could throw in as a lot if you want.
What is that one? Is that the I was expecting more laughs. That's from Rachel's first stand-up set. I like that one. We're okay, so we're at 85. Joseph said 85. So we're at 85. Are we just doing the one, or are we gonna make it a lot? Let's just do the one for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a lot, no, actually, if it's a lot, Patrick said 200. So let's make it a lot. Fuck it. We're
Okay.
at 200. We're at 200. We have 210.
By the way, it was
No.
already. I will say, the first time I saw that Beyonce, I was thinking that is a lot.
You gotta do the slow pan upwards.
Bun's put in the chat. Oh.
All right, we're at 270. LJ did 250 and Patrick went 270. So we're at 270. And we got 280. 280. Is there anything on the YouTube chat there, Rach? We got 280.
I'm just letting them know what the high bids are so far. So we're not up to 280
So
yet.
I just
we're
want to
270.
point out that Ben's lot was at 76, and then Rachel's in it, and now we're at 270.
That is true. When you add Rachel and stuff, it helps.
I feel like if Rachel gets married again, she'll wear the wedding ring on her middle finger.
Hang on it.
I would have muted Taylor for that, but what does that do? He barely talks. You know what I mean?
We have, this just in, we have Antichrist 616 bid 290.
290 from the Antichrist. There you
My
go.
hero!
Patrick's
Oh my
already at
God.
300. Patrick's already at 300. So
Can I just talk to Antichrist for a second? Because I'm a big fan. Like, you inspire every single thing I do on this show.
Oh God.
Wait, what was it?
300 for Patrick. We're at 300 for
Antichrist-
Patrick.
What was the number? Antichrist what?
290. Oh, 616.
Antichrist 616. Okay.
There you go.
Couldn't get 615 or below.
Well, 666 was already taken, so it was the closest thing they could do.
I was just curious. Yeah, because that is the area code in Western Michigan. So I feel like everyone there is though.
And you
we
knew
had-
that. You knew that was the area code for Western Michigan without looking it up, too. Which is
I knew it was Michigan. I didn't know where in Michigan.
Wow.
3 2
the Grand Rapids area? And
All right, LJ threw 325. Patrick went
Hold on, I need
350.
to
He
tell you
really
what's
wants.
happening in the chat. Uncle Randy said, "Can we trust Antichrist to pay though?" And he said, "Oh, I'm always glad to meet a fan." He says, "You pay with your soul, apparently."
I'm out. So
Amazing.
Patrick's
We're-
at 350.
We're at 350. We got 360. Antichrist. You want to go 666? How about you go 616 there, Antichrist? But we're at 350. We got
350. So we got 75 for the Beyonce and 275 for the Queen Rachel. So
Excuse
No,
me,
no, the
sir,
Beyonce
76 for the
76 for the
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Thank you.
my apologies. 274 for the Queen Rachel.
Steve, would you hire Antichrist if he was Antichrist 484848? Because he might be willing to trade.
By the way, I have bad news about that. 484848 is going away. The United States government is eliminating short codes for texting services, so I only have 2 to 6 weeks left, depending on where the ruling comes down.
Wow.
To change it to an actual phone number.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, it's very sad. It's a sad day. You guys, can you make sure to come to the funeral?
Mhm.
No.
Bear it with your mustache. All right, so we're
Yeah,
at
it's
3:50.
gonna be on
for
April
Patrick.
8th, April 8th, April 8th.
Go to Swan, and they'll be out in the forest outside of the new church, just forage.
Ah.
Almost there. It was
no.
almost there. Ben, don't worry about it. I've been working on a Beyonce not Netanyahu joke for about 15 minutes. And I can't.
Also,
We're at
Antichrist
350.
is a she, by the way.
Of course. Well, okay, that
Of
makes
course.
sense.
That makes sense.
Are they at 360? Am I at 360?
No,
We're at
no,
350.
so
We're
far.
at 350 going once, Patrick. 350 going once. 350 going twice. 360 from LJ. Oh, LJ. Queen Rachel.
Coming in hot, LJ.
Oh my gosh.
380 from Patrick. He is
380.
not
Whoa.
going away.
Oh my gosh.
380.
I feel like Patrick had 380 and was just waiting to hit enter. He's just like,
I know he was ready.
400 LJ.
400 from LJ. We're in a battle right now. Oh my God. 450. He said, fuck it, I'm not even going. 450 from Patrick.
If it raises the money even further, we'll remove the Beyonce drawing.
We'll replace it with this one.
No, we're still the big. We're 450. LJ, you go 460. Antichrist, you going 460. Oh, LJ's out. And we want to go 460? All right, 450 going once. 450 going twice. Give it 10 seconds for the YouTube. 9.
and let me just say, while the YouTube is catching up, Patrick, bidding 450 on these is amazing. I will throw in an egg that I draw on. So
Could you give that egg your stripe here and stripe here stash? when you make it?
Oh, there you go. Anything on the chat there, Rach?
No. Doesn't look like it.
Sold to Patrick for 450. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Wow, those are two good ones. I like those.
by the way, Zara had a great idea in the chat. I have those two like road sign size text Steve to 484848 signs. And so like we should auction those.
Yes.
Because
Ooh, that's a
I
great
won't be able
idea.
to bring them to shows anymore.
Oh, well, you could, but it wouldn't make any difference.
Yeah. Yeah, the what I'll do is I'll send them to you. You know, whatever the bid is, just double it for shipping. Those things are fucking big. So
Or triple it, and I'll bring them to you. Anyway. So, are we ready for the game? I think we're ready for the game. Let's play this game.
I know I've got some generals first.
Okay, do some generals and let's play the game.
Pam Brown sent in 3 emojis. One is a cock, one is an ass, and one is it's a taco. I know that
it was an
stands for,
eggplant, a peach, and a taco, and she was just saying she was in the mood for interesting.
Sure.
Eggplant tacos with peach salsa? I'm the only one? All right, fine.
I don't like eggplant.
That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good.
I'm not putting anything near the peach again after Abby's story. I'm nervous about my peach right now. I'm a little scared about my peach.
What if it was an actual eggplant? Someone's like, I misunderstood the emoji. I'm really sorry, but I misunderstood.
If I'm not going to put an eggplant in my mouth, I'm not going to put it in my ass, Steve. That's not how
We also had.
By the way, Barrett, there's a lot I would put in my mouth that I would not put in my ass. Just saying.
Nope, just eggplants for me. Anything I'll put in my mouth, I'll put in my ass. That's a rule. I think. That's probably.
That's the title of Bowers' motivational speech.
That's why I can wear pants without pockets.
That's also how Bowers gets a lot of free meals. They're like, you know what? It's on the house, buddy. Just leave your wallet where it is.
Oh,
A
God.
sock in my pocket.
You have a sock in your pocket?
I have no idea why it was.
That's from laundry.
Let's see. So Anna Hood sent in $5 and said for Rachel, and it was an emoji with a hand. Give me lots of money. Says you deserve this.
Nice.
And then Technics, ow, ow, bow, how, see a doctor, pachow, bow.
I think you would lose a lot of weight if you only put things in your mouth that you would also put in your ass. And that's a pretty good diet, probably. You'd probably lose a lot of weight making that choice. Anyway.
We also have.
You would only eat cylindrical things.
Maybe keto, it's all hot dogs and sausages and stuff.
Be like, I'm specifically on a celery, carrot, and hot dog diet.
And Zara would still have sparkling teeth.
But I wouldn't put celery or carrots in my mouth, Steve. That's the problem. That's where that falls down. It's got to be both.
Drumsticks.
Drumsticks, cool, but not thighs and breasts. It's too big. But drumsticks, yeah, you gotta put a little in first. Don't put the big in first. What are you, crazy?
Yeah, you flip it upside down so it has a flared base. By the way, Bowers, I'm never going over to wing night at your house again.
By the way, guys, hot tip: vintage ladies, flared base.
I'm sending mine back.
That's why I was sent the ones with protectors, so I can't.
Where has it been? Oh my god!
And that's so you don't get a flare up.
Technics, shout out to Dr. Abby's hard work. Great show topic.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
And then Razor said, I heard someone in the chat asked if Miss Zara is married. I really gotta hear her answer.
Because you look like you're in a wedding dress. I get what you say. Yeah, you look like you got married on a farm on a Tuesday. That's what that outfit looks like.
You look like
so
you
if
just
getting married,
Forrest
one of you
Gump.
would know about that, surely.
I would hope. I mean, I'd hope we all be there. But you know.
You're best man, Bowers. You know that. So that, no, not married.
Okay.
Well,
she's not married.
I'm personally offended, so that hurts. That hurts.
No, I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, are we caught up, right?
All right, we're caught up. Let's do the game.
Let's play this game. I'm excited for this one.
The game today is boob a band or artist, anything titty related. If you're on the front row, go into the reactions and click raise hands. Let me get out of that sunlight.
By the way, I can't believe we're going to do this game after having such a clean show. We're going to end it.
Oh, I only grabbed one unpaid entry. Oh well. This is the unpaid entry that I really liked from Andrew Kerr, the mamas and the tatas. All right. So front row, let's Jennifer Story kick us off.
He's not like Ben. He's shy.
Sure. And he's muscular, so he's not.
I don't know what's under the fat, dude.
That's true. That's true.
So I've got Elton John. Not interested.
Nice.
I really like that new commercial that they played during the Super Bowl, by that guy, Saggy.
Oh my God. It wasn't me.
They're laying on the counter.
The other song I really liked was Love Shack by the DD52s.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you, Shannon.
I have Bon Jovi.
Nice.
Old Dirty Pillows. And
Can I just say shame on you?
and A Flock of Sea Cups.
Anna?
It's a great night at the bar when you see a flock of sea cups. You're like, oh, here they come.
Yeah, they're with their hit, I ran toward them.
So I have three. The Droopy Brothers and the Cran Raisins.
Oh,
Katie Perky.
Tara?
Hey, so I have Bone Jugs and Harmony.
Nice.
Solid Friday night. Instead of Motorhead, Motorboat. And I also have a tribe called Breast.
Nice.
Jason.
Whenever Bob Dylan in the band works, I use it. I've used it in the past. So it's Boob Dylan and the Bra Band.
Nice.
The Village Nipple. And New Tits on the Block.
Cass?
That's good. I have 4, so I'm sending one as a paid entry, but I have Stevie Wonder Bra.
Nice.
Carrie Underboob and Mr. C Cup.
Abby?
I have Booby Holly,
Nice.
Booker T and the Double D's, and Areola Franklin.
Nice. Frankie Nataro.
You're on mute there, Frank. There you go.
Wouldn't let me unmute. Sorry. All right, I sent in $5. I got 4. Instead of BB Mac, it's Double D Rack. Bert Booby Rack.
Oh.
Titty Swift. And the notorious Big Old Titties.
Oh.
Oh my.
Wow, Taylor's losing it.
That's the most I've ever heard Taylor laugh ever. Notorious
Childhood
big old
asthma
titties,
just
got
came
it.
back in.
Wow.
Wasn't he didn't he kill 2 God damn it, never mind. The joke.
I know what you feel like, Steve. I know what you feel like.
Make a joke about killing 2 rack and saying it out loud didn't help. All right. Well, what do you have?
All right. Just got 2 of them.
Okay. No
Dolly
new people with
Parton.
boobs. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Dolly Parton. And The Cure.
Oh, good.
Great.
Wow.
Patrick.
All right. I've got 3, but after hearing everybody else, it's like I'm not exactly impressed. So, got Pet Shop Chi Chi Boys,
Nice.
The Human Casabas, and Talking Mamas.
Oh my god.
Jack?
All right. For the tattoo artists there's Ink Your Breasts, the Black Eyed Teats,
Let's get it started.
and a Breasted Development.
Oh, fuck.
God damn, these are good.
Chrissy.
I have Boobra Streisand,
No.
the 4 boob tops because this bra doesn't fit, and Justin Bieber.
Nice.
Nice.
Pretend Dave Adler.
Hello. Okay, I got the Heavy Petting Shop Boys. And you just inspired me with for the Human La Leche League. And married man there, low.
I gotta say, I like this Dave Adler.
Miguel.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. I hope these are good. I got David Booby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Limp Titties. Fleetwood Stack. That's my third.
Elizabeth. Oh, we can't hear you, girl.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Yep, perfect.
Hear me now.
I started out light with Boob Company instead of Bad Company.
Nice.
And Boob Oyster Cult. And Johnny Cougar Melon Boobs. I've got a couple more, but I don't know how to comes in. The Moody Boobs.
Oh, nice.
And Genitits.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Come on.
I think that was more of a Phil Collins solo song, but
You know what? It still worked, all right? I don't know Genesis's catalog as well.
I came up with Brit Titty Spears and Marky Mark in the Funky Breath.
Nice.
Brian.
O'Connor. I have the Silicones. Bob Marley and the Melons.
Nice.
And I'm representing Seatown with Sir Tits-a-Lot.
Wendy.
With a song about butts.
And put them on the glass.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about that one.
Oh, we can't hear you,
Can't hear
Wendy.
you, Wendy.
Nope.
We'll come back to you while you fix it. Judy?
I have just one. Dave Matthews Mammary Gland.
Oh, God. Hey, Matthews Gland. Holy fuck. Oh, they do the
great.
Boober Shoot Festival, right?
Buzz.
Just one. The Traveling Wilburys.
Nice.
Hey guys.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now.
yeah,
Let's
Wendy,
do
go
Wendy
ahead.
now, and then we'll get to Texas in a second.
I paid for 3, so I have a few. Fallout Nip,
Nice.
the Red Hot Booby Bouncers, 21 Motorboats, Guns and Cleavage,
Nice.
Gladys Knight and the Tits,
Yeah, classic.
and Lady Tata.
Lady Tata. Wow,
That's good.
that's good.
Shit. Technics.
Hey guys. So Tam stole Justin Bieber. That's a good one. I got Booby Eilish. I don't know if somebody. Little Bra X.
Nice.
Somebody needs to riff Old Town Road with boobs. I couldn't figure it out, but
All I got was Old Town Chode, and that doesn't really work.
and Ariana's Grandes.
Josepha? Josefa? God damn it.
Hang on, we're getting there.
Oh, I think her internet's real bad. Okay, Josepha, can you put it in the chat for us? Is there anyone else that didn't raise their hands? Wave at me if you want to do one on air. Nope. Okay, so these are the rest of them. So Frankie Berman had to leave, but here are his entries. You know what? Maybe there won't be his entries. Okay, so let me just start with somebody else. So let's go with Jonathan S. Nip, slip, knot. Jonathan S. Panic at the bra clasp.
That's a great one.
All right, here are Frankie B's entries. He paid for some as well. So we had the Very Nippy Hooters. Yes, there's a band called the Hooters, he said.
Yes.
Imagine These Dragons.
Oh my God.
Or imagine dragging these.
He had large melons.
Nice.
Party B cups.
Nice.
Megan training bra.
God damn.
Instead of they might be giants, tits that are giant. Tits in the wet t-shirts. Jonathan S. had ace of second base.
What she wants.
Yeah.
Dave Adler had Lady Tata, Whitney Spears, and Creedence Clear Breast Milk Refreshment.
What was the one right before Adler's Rach? I want to write that one down. I missed it.
Jonathan S. Ace of second base.
That's fucking really good.
So good. Meg Begley, in collaboration with Rob, had Marilyn Man Boobs. And they had Wu-Tang Clangers.
Clang, clang, clang goes the titties. Ding, ding, ding goes the...
By the way, my favorite Wu-Tang song.
And Mary L had Mary Jugs Blige. Gus Walsh, only because the original one sang for Steve, Budget Chicken Breast. Aranka had Deep Purple Lingerie. And then she had Hallelujah Bra.
Does it say lube bra? Or just, you know what? Go ahead.
Hallelujah. Greg Murphy, Black Rebel Motorboating Club.
Nice.
Frankie Notaro, instead of BB Mac, DD Rack.
Nice.
Oingo Boingo, Christina Aguilera Get Tits. Aguilera Tits. It's so hard to say, man. Carl Nippleback.
Nice.
Michelle Lunger had Winona Jugs.
Nice.
Gladys Knight and the Tits.
Oh my God.
She had the Lovin' Cupful. Run DMC Cups.
Nice.
Tom Petty and the Backbreakers.
Yeah. That's relatable.
Razor had the Jackson 80085, and that's boobs.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God damn.
And he said he only submitted that because Zara can't sing, so he couldn't submit, instead of ZZ Top, Zara Top with her hit song Sharp Dressed Mams. Shannon Savage, New Tits on the Block.
Nice.
Josepha had, did you read this one? Game circles around the areola. Oh no, I'm sorry. Circles around the areola.
Yeah,
and
the
then
game entry was yeah, okay.
Rack of Power.
Nice.
The Door Knockers.
Nice.
Cass's other entry is 9-inch nipples.
God.
Gus Walsh, my two favorite music comedians, Kristen Tease and Daniel Juggleton.
Oh my God.
Cassie, ZZ Topless.
There's a lot of good ones.
Pam, Booba Stank.
Nice.
Miguel, Huey Lewis and the Boobs. Denise Cook, Nippleback.
Nice.
Yep.
Anna Hood, Teat LC, Mamory, Tabert. I think. I didn't quite-
LC is one.
Okay, TLC is one. There's no comma. And then Mammary Tabernacle Choir. And those are all of them, folks.
All right. Wow, there are a lot of great ones. Holy shit. I really like Bone Jugs and Harmony. Old Dirty Pills is funny. Let's see. Ink Your Breasts was really fucking good. That was great. The Jackson 80085. God, there's Tom Petty and the Backbreakers. Ace of Second Base is really good. For me, it's between Ace of Second Base, John Cougar Melon Boobs, but I think I got to give it to Notorious Big Old Titties, just because that made me laugh so hard. And I go with that one. So Frank, I'll give you that. Rach, what's your vote?
God damn. I love New Tits on the Block, Notorious Big Old Titties. I want to give it to Panic at the Bra Clasp.
That's a really funny one, too. I like that one a lot. Ben.
Oh man, so good. And I have to leave like pretty much right now, so forgive me before I tell you my vote. Just please come see my show tomorrow night, Nowhere. Leave off the top. Undercover Lover Sunday, or my headlining on February 26th at Nowhere. Cool. After my vote, I gotta bounce. I'm so sorry. But I loved Carrie Underboob. Loved Flock of Sea Cups early, but so good. Burt Booby Rack. Dolly Part Damn was hilarious. Johnny Cougar Melon Boobs. Imagine These Dragons was fantastic. But I gotta give it to Ace of Second Base. Perfect.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Steve.
See you guys.
Oh my God, there were so many good ones. My runner-up is Tribe Called Breast, just because I'm a huge Tribe fan, and I feel like Tribe Called Breast members would be Fife Biggie, Jero B Cup, Adi Shaheed Muhammad, and Q-Nip. But that said, I'm giving it to Ace of Second Base. It was a creative way of approaching this. Very, very good. I loved it. That is the winner. Claim your prize at sdscshow.com.
Wow, real quick, honorable mention, because I fucked one of them up and I'm giving him 2 entries tomorrow. It was Christina Agu Large Tits.
Nice. Rachel, do you have any?
Oh yeah, I do. Just a couple. I had Twisted Nipple.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Cool. Steve, you got any?
Just Boob 2.
I have 4. How many you got?
I just have Boob 2.
Nice. I've got let's see what I've got. Tenacious D Cup. I've got Conway Titty.
Oh, fuck. How do we mix Conway Titty?
Got the Plain White Tits. And okay, go ahead and touch them.
That's Byron's favorite strip club.
It's called the Hip Hugger in Kokomo, but yes, you're right. Okay, it's time for the song, and Ben's not here, so it's Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time, and she's gonna draw people fucking each other, even though they're dudes. Go.
No, they're dudes.
I'm so sorry I'm late for the hearing. I am excited. In that case, I'm ready to go forward.
To make it clear, I'm not a cat. All right. Bully for good.
By the way, that also looks like it means forever.
Forever. Then I have, what do you want me to do? I've been as the hungry character in every cartoon. Have fun in Schittsburg.
It looks so sad.
What are friends for but to take the piss out of every life decision? Yay!
No mustache.
In loving memory. Truly a hero to cops around the world.
Oh my God.
Muggleton in the background. And then to end it, I'm gonna need to see how a Dr. Pachowbow. I'm walking away.
God.
Oh.
At Art for My Heroes on Instagram, leadingcomics.com.
I just Uber Eats fried chicken, and now I don't want it.
Hey, Leedy, was that a drum roll? Anyway.
Oh my god. All right, we did it, guys. We made it to the end of another fucking Fan Friday. What a bunch of fun! Yeah, that was so fun. I that was great. You can find me at Bowers Comedy, and next Wednesday, the 27th, I believe, is our next podcast. Which is no, it's not the 27th. What the fuck's the date? I don't know. I'm bad at dates. Next,
That's what your
the
first two lives said.
17th. I knew there was a 7. The 17th is our next podcast with Katrina Davis, me and Rachel
We
doing.
call it Zoom live show.
Yeah, it's called a digital Zoom show or whatever we're calling it. Yeah, but why don't you want to call it a podcast? I don't understand. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's because we're not putting it out anywhere.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. I mean, we can call it a digital Zoom show, I guess. We have a digital Zoom show on the 17th. How's that sound? With Katrina Davis. So buy your tickets for that and or join our Patreon. Steve, what you got coming up?
On the 14th, I have a show. Oh, that's Valentine's Day. I have a show at Nowhere. It is a director's commentary show where I sit around with some of my comic buddies that I normally take on the road, and we dissect some of my most popular clips and make fun of them live and take a whole bunch of questions. It's very interactive and it's a lot of fun, so check that out.
Very cool. Rachel, anything catch up on before we get out the audience?
Yes, we do. We had Josefa. I'm gonna fuck that up every time. And I think there's 2 entries here, but there's no. So Grateful Nipples, Little Teat featuring Chi Chi's Korea band.
Oh, Chick Corea.
Chick Corea. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Nice tribute.
And then LJ Mudd sent in $20 and said, General, the show starts out with Steve telling people not to hire Leedy for dirty artwork. Then SDSC has a show like this. Poor Leedy, $10 tip for the show and $10 for poor Leedy. Thanks, LJ. We're caught up.
Awesome. All right, audience, thanks so much for being here. Another super fun fucking Fan Friday. We'll see you tomorrow at noon Pacific. But we love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Rach, anything before you get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all those that stopped by and watched the first origin stories, our maiden voyage with Kristen Key. We found out some really crazy stuff about her that I'd never heard, and it was just fascinating to me because I'm such a fan of the comics that we have on the show, and to get to hear their stories and where they came from is just really cool. So I'm grateful for you, Bowers, and Steve and Ben for letting us do this, but this is, really grateful for the show. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Yeah, it was super fun. I appreciate all the guys that came, all the people that came out, and we had really great reviews. I appreciate that too. That made us feel good about all the stuff you guys put in the chats and then on the Facebook pages and stuff. So we appreciate that. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh wait, no, I have to do this as Ben.
OnlyFans live stream. It's great to be here.
Oh, shit. Ben, you're making me hungry. You're making me hungry, Ben. You got to stop doing that.
All right. I guess we'll end this with dignity. First of all, shout out to Bowers and Rachel. I've heard wonderful, wonderful things about origin stories. So congratulations on that being such a huge success. And also, I realized something. Recommendation for Ben: move to the East Coast. You can wake up 3 hours later for shows. So,
He'd still be late.
that's the that's the advantage. Yeah,
For the record, I didn't say that. That was someone else.
Yeah. Anyway, I know I have to close this with dignity, so let me take the filter off. All right, here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, another one of the books. Thanks for joining us. And I don't have weird props to show you. This is a weird end. I just have to say goodbye.
Hopefully there's nothing in your anus.
Bye.